What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Spare Change. Today I've got Lego Batman in 4K Blu-ray. I'm not going to get to the film itself. I'm going to talk about the audio and video quality. But before I do that, let's unbox this thing and see what we get inside. Packaging includes slipcase with matching case artwork, standard Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, and digital download code. Now for some quick tech specs. The movie's 104 minutes long. It's rated PG. Aspect ratio is 235:1. So those watching this on a TV, you guys are going to get the black bars on the top and on the bottom. Those with projectors and scope screens, you guys are good to go there. So image quality wise, I wouldn't say there's a major increase over the regular 2K Blu-ray. Textures on the Lego figures themselves are more refined. You can see the seams on the plastic figures themselves, and even the Lego logo printed under their feet if you look close enough. There's even scratches and grooves on Batman's mask that's more discernible in the 4K version. Where the 4K and 2K version part ways is going to be in HDR department. Colors are much more vibrant with more levels of gradation. Whites that seem overblown in the 2K version have much more detail here in the 4K. The Joker's white face, for example, can sometimes get crushed in 2K and lose its dimensionality. With HDR, the roundness of his head never loses its shape and retains that shiny glisten to it. The same goes for the black levels. Batman's black suit has a clear, almost pebbled texture to it and never gets crushed. His body never blends together with itself. You can clearly make out his arms embodied to that of his cape. Bright highlights during explosions can get blinding, and spectral highlights really pop right off the screen. There's also a 3D version as well, and I believe this film was meant to be seen in 3D. There's great dimensionality within Gotham City. Background and foreground objects have a clearly defined separation. Aerial shots of Batman flying over the city have a great depth and make you feel like you can fall right into the screen. Colors don't pop quite as much as the 4K version, but I think it makes up with it with great dimensionality in 3D. So if you have a 3D display, I'd say go ahead and pick up that 3D version. Audio in the 3D version is sadly in DTS HD 5.1 only. The 4K version does get the Atmos mix. It isn't super aggressive or active, but it really does shine during those action sequences. During the third act with the Batplane flying around Gotham, you can clearly hear details move around the room. You can hear Lego debris falling through the air during the explosion scenes, and bass is always hard and very punchy sounding. Soundstage had good depth, though I didn't find it quite as wide as some other Atmos mixes I've heard recently. Dialogue was also very clear. Batman's gravelly voice was very detailed and had very good weight to it, so no issues there for speech. This isn't reference audio, so I'm going to give it an 8 for audio. Image quality in 4K, I'd say it's an 8 as well. There were a few soft spots, but overall it's a good increase over the 2K version. 3D, I'm going to give it an 8.5. Great depth, great separation, but again in the 4K version, it does have some of the same soft spots as well. Now if you bought the movie in Vudu, it does come in Dolby Vision. I don't have a Dolby Vision display, so I haven't seen it, so I can't really compare the two. But Brass, I know that you've seen it. How do you think it compares to the 4K disc?
Thank you, Shane, for your amazing review once again. But now it's time to talk about the Dolby Vision version exclusively on Vudu. So come to your boy's channel to hear my thoughts. It's your boy, Brass Tax, and this bitch you already know.
Now if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And we'll see you guys again in the next video.